Hello, you guys, and welcome to the Women's Cave. Cave. I don't even have time for that. My favorite author is here. Let's get it moving.
Wow. Wilnona, I was... Okay, so I'm Jade.
And I'm Wilnona, but
I'm going to call her No today.
Yeah,
shorter.
Shorter. Yeah. As long as brevity is my thing today.
Oh, my goodness. Anyway,
small introduction line.
We are the And I Thought Ladies, co-authors, fellow authors, whatever you like to call us, just not late for dinner because we like to eat. Okay.
And drink occasionally.
We like to eat. So we've written a series of books, the And I Thought series, which some people like to call, what do they like to call them?
Life guides instead of those long, horrible things called anthologies. I joke.
Okay, so here we go. And I thought divorce was bad with other life lessons. And I thought being grown up was easy.
Yes, it's in stock.
Boom! And I thought I could juggle it all. And I thought I did my journey alone. And I thought, really? Wow. All right.
Wow. Wait, I did do that. Right.
And I thought I had it all figured out. Episode 1, a fiction. So you guys, I'm going to take Wilnona's spot because I can speak a little bit faster than she can. In Hollywood, if you're out there, we already have season 1, episode 1. So
of our television show.
The script is awesome.
The script is good, yes. And then we have, and I thought I could juggle it all.
I said that already.
Oh, did you?
Okay.
And the CD.
Okay. Really? So we're just doing everything? I thought you want brevity today. I thought it was brevity. Oh, brevity. No, brevity.
Brief. See, I took off the I, the V, the T.
Okay, go ahead. Anyway, all available on Amazon.com, BarnesandNobles.com, and AndWeThought.com, you guys. So take a moment when you go to AndWeThought.com to go to the ladies page, go all the way down at the bottom to see the charities that we proudly support.
Quick question, I just want to say, even though in the spirit of
okay, I wasn't even finished.
Okay.
Well, no.
Jade, go for it.
And if you couldn't support them, please support them. And also, because she was being just rude, I'm going to just take it right out of her mouth. Just Writing Life will be available on Amazon very, very soon. And Sacramento Television Channel 18
has picked us up. Oh, that wasn't what I was going to say.
Okay, so now we have a wonderful guest. I'm just going to cut her off because she just kept on cutting me off today. I'm done. We have a wonderful guest. And would you like to... I am throwing shade. She deserves it. Would you like to introduce yourself, wonderful guest?
Well, my name is Camilla Monk, and I'm the author of the Spotless series. And I guess that's pretty much it. Well, I'm French, so I think that this is an excellent occasion to use the saying, pardon my French. You might notice that I have an accent. Most people get really placed in, they're not sure it's a French accent, but it is.
Huh.
It's a what accent?
A French accent. She said she's using her USA English.
But I can also speak like this.
English? You have the Queen's English as well?
Not really. My stepmother is American, and my father and my brothers and sisters have lived in America for quite a few years. So no, I don't really have a British accent.
Oh, okay. Because
I actually,
we're gonna be there.
That.
I actually find it hard to understand sometimes British people. Like they have this very specific accent, and when they speak very fast, sometimes I just can't catch everything.
Really?
So it's actually easier for me to understand American English, and occasionally I will stumble when someone British speaks really fast. And I don't understand Cockney at all, but I think no one understands it.
Well, I'm hoping you understood us in our brevity, briefness, whatever, something like that.
Goodness.
But anyway, first of all, you speak French, correct?
Yes.
Can we please do something in lovely French?
Je sais pas. Bonjour.
There you go, bonjour. There we have it.
I hate because I speak Spanish and she does sign language. We both do sign language as well. And so when someone's like, can we see something in sign language? You're always like,
you're like, hello.
Exactly.
Hello.
That's the weirdest request. It doesn't feel weird when you ask it, but when you're on the receiving end, it's like, huh?
Well, let me just think of something. So, your series.
Mm-hmm.
How did you come up with such wonderful characters?
drugs. No, I don't know. I guess I get inspired by everything I see around me, by people I know. I'm a really fan of all James Bond movies, like Roger Moore, that kind of stuff. So it did inspire me, and it was really just a lot of things. I always say that Mark's character was inspired by a French humorist named Pierre Desproges, and I really love this guy. He's so quirky, and you could tell why he was on stage because he died quite a long time ago. That he was really shy and awkward, but he could overcome it, and it gives an alchemy that was just wonderful, and it really inspired me through my writing when I read dialogues. I think that he's really present. It hasn't been translated in English. I've never seen any translations. That would be quite difficult to translate. But yeah, that's a huge inspiration. And more generally, just looking at, watching people in the street and reading, watching everything that goes around me.
Nice. Oh, you said you were shy, and that was almost a minute-long answer, so I don't see the shyness.
He's not shy.
And I am shaking.
So I just want to make sure I get this one question in that Jade is probably going to shoot daggers at me about.
Oh my goodness! I have my coffee ready to throw in her face, you guys. I'm ready.
But I have her approval to ask. I just want to know. I know in the Spotless series, you guys, if you haven't watched, heard of it, pick it up. If you are reading it, yes, I immediately went out and read the last book.
Spoilers are happening.
Spoilers are happening. Dries is dead. What? Oh my God, he's my favorite character ever. Okay, I'm done.
But you had to. Did you really think he would live?
Yeah, she liked him. She talked about Dries. She talked about Dries for when 4 months.
I write suspense. So when I was doing this, and I'm like, Dries is a huge character. If I were writing, I would have kept him for the simple reason because he's the fairy godmother of March, blah 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 blah. So and then I was like, how is she doing this in this dynamic? I must know. If you don't mind telling.
To me, since the very beginning, it was the only way it could end. It might not seem obvious because I'm a bitch and I build up this whole relationship and then I kill him. But really, when you look at everything that happened, it just wouldn't be right or fair that he gets to live and Alex doesn't. In the end, they're just, they got dragged in this together. They're in this together and it can only end together. And Size sort of says that at the end, not for the same reasons. He just says that because he wanted power, but that's really to me the bottom line is that it could only end like this. Both had to go.
Okay. Can I hold your coffee?
No. Oh no. You have to accept that. Okay, so now that you finally got your question out, do you feel better?
I have one more.
No, you have no more questions.
But I've already asked Jade, but then Jade said I can't ask. So now let's ask questions about your brand. You said that you wrote a book about platypuses, killer platypuses, and assassins in love. This is interesting. So how did you get your publisher?
That's a good question. Actually, pretty fast. I was very lucky. It took me 2 months to find an agent and about 3 months to find a publisher. What happened is that when we started submitting, obviously it wasn't a good fit anywhere. Most people would say, oh yeah, the voice is great, but we would like it to be rewritten. Like we need to have sex in the book, we need this, we need that. And there was this woman, Jovan Sodak, at Amazon Publishing, who just fell in love with the book and she really championed it. She pushed hard so that it would be published. And it really all happened thanks to her. That was kind of an accident almost because afterward, it became obvious that it was a little difficult for Amazon Publishing to market it and to really, champion it the way she did, because it mixed several genres. No one knew me, so that was tough too. So at first, it was really almost an accident.
Okay, so every author out there is probably going to be super jealous of you right now because you were like, oh no, my book got published on accident. It was amazing.
But actually, that's pretty true.
I know, they're just going to hate you. They're just going to be like, I hate her. I love her work, but I hate her.
I was about to say, any author that's jealous, read her work. Oh my God. Like when I picked up your book, she was like, no, I got this book and it was going to be kind of cool. And I was like, it started off like that and then it just kept at the pace that I love. I absolutely love that pacing.
Wilnona's being a bit of a fangirl today.
Oh my God.
She's being a fangirl.
If I only could write like you, well, I kind of do, but if I could do it better, as good as you can.
So your series, and I know are you gonna start another one very soon? Another series?
First, I'm going to do a sort of final Spotless, a fifth one. Because so many readers said that they wanted a little more, something a little happier, because I am aware that Butterfly Number was pretty dark, and that it made for a satisfying ending in terms of plot, but not really in the sense that we didn't get to see again that dynamic that we had in the first book, where it was just wacky and fun. And there wasn't that much of that in Butterfly Number. So I'm doing a last one that I will release in December. I'm working on it right now, which will be written entirely on drugs. So that should be good.
Mm-hmm.
And then afterwards, I will start a different series that's kind of a Spotless spin-off of sorts. Perhaps you've noticed that I make frequent references, to ancient Rome and everything Latin. I really love that. I'm kind of a nerd for all that. And it will be a different series set in ancient Rome in the same universe. So we will see the lions again, but at their beginning. And we will have a very different cast, but there will still be that mix of, adventure and what the fuck.
I have a quick research question. Yes, the most boring question in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Here it comes.
I am in love with your knowledge of weapons. Oh my God. So how much research do you have to do for that?
Quite a lot, because I have never touched a weapon. Maybe I touched one years ago because my mother had a friend who was a professional shooter. She did, contests and stuff like that. And so I remember touching her gun, but that was the only time. So I have to do a lot of research, because not only do I want to understand how the whole thing works, but I also try to understand the practicalities, like what it feels to handle a gun, what to expect, and all that stuff. So I just read and watch a lot of videos. Like, I love all those guys on YouTube who do testing videos. Like they're trying out their new gun, they're in their backyard shooting stuff, and actually it's not my universe at all. But what's interesting is that they're usually very detailed about how it feels, what's going on, what's good, what's bad. So I rely on that a lot, and I watch a show that's called Demolition Ranch.
I watch Close Quarter Combat, so yeah.
Yeah.
And rely on that heavily.
I really love that one because he's so technical. I actually think he's a vet in real life. But I could tell even before I knew that he was he had that kind of scientific background. He had a scientific approach to handling all those weapons and analyzing their effects. So I really love that show.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Do we have time for one more question?
I think we have time for two more.
Two more questions, great.
So one for you and then one for me.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
Go for yours.
No, one for you. Go ahead.
Oh, in the middle, since I can't ask the question I really want to ask.
No questions that you really want to ask.
Right. So in the middle, you always have it's a two-part question since you only gave me one. So in the middle, you always have the written things. So did you have to come up with all of the little blurbs of crappy romance stuff? And part B, boom, the Twitter bazooka. How much fun was that to find?
So the romance quotes, they're not really hard to come up with because really just, look at Amazon. And I know most of the time I just don't make up any of that stuff. I just check what I have on my Kindle, and usually it's enough inspiration. And actually, some of the plots of the romance books plots you see in Spotless are real. I have seen that in actual books, like that one in Crystal Whisperer, where there's this guy who what was it? Was that he sleep with a girl and then he ends up being both her lover and her uncle and also the father of her child. But I don't remember exactly, but that exists. That is an actual book that was written. So that's one. And for the second part, just remind me what was the second part because I remember.
Twitter bazooka.
Oh yeah, that was pretty fun actually. And
yes.
making the fake tweet was the most fun.
That is amazing, and thank you so much for being on our show. Where can people check you out?
Sorry?
Where can people find you?
On CamillaMonk.com, on Facebook and on Twitter, mostly. And mostly on Facebook. I don't tweet a lot. And
your book is available everywhere books are sold?
On Amazon, on Barnes & Noble, on Kobo, on iTunes, mostly.
Okay. All right, so you guys, please go check her out. I mean, we love her, of course.
I do.
Wilnona.
Well, thank you so much.
Fangirl right here. But as you know, you guys, we are the And I Thought ladies, some of the 11 of those wonderful, beautiful, ambitious, wonderful. I just love these ladies. These ladies are like my family. I love them. And please check out our book and our series, the And I Thought series, and Just Writing Life. No, and I'm just going to ignore Wilnona because
I really do have something to say. You guys, I just want you to know, she always says about, buy the books, buy the CD, buy the stuff from the store. But when she says about the we support these charities, it's actually when people buy stuff, then we give them portions of the proceeds and we support them that way as well.
Yes, well, that's true too. We do that also. But that was like a group secret. So thanks for sharing it with the world.
Hello, world.
All right, so she just shared that with the world. But just remember, you guys, that wisdom is all. Oh, wait. Sorry. You can always check out what your ladies are doing at andwethought.com. And just remember, you guys, that wisdom is all around you if
you're open to finding it and accepting it.
What?
Number 13.
What?
Oh, what? Peace and love, you guys, from Wilnona
and Jade.
Bye-bye.